everybody, welcome back to GWN. I am Noctair, your host. So, we are on the dev build for the last sneak peek update of the season. The summer update for 2019 going to be coming out real soon, and today we're talking about practice mode. And the way practice mode works is you're given 17 different levels, I guess is really what they are. It's kind of like the goblin levels almost. And each one of them represents a different kind of attack that you would commonly perform at that particular town hall. So like, as you see them flashing by on the screen, when you finally make it to Town Hall 12, you're going to be doing things with bowlers and witches, for example. And that's going to pop up as one of the attacks that you can learn. Taking a look at Town Hall 7, they've got dragon attacks and hog rider attacks. And you can see how this kind of works. There's a tutorial mode, and then there's a just play mode. And the tutorial mode will take you through step by step the way that you perform the attack. And you can't go outside of what they're having you do. They even remember to tell you to hit your barbarian king. They give you little spots to drop your finger in a whole 9 yards, just like the initial tutorial when you first sign into the game. So this is actually really nice because you get a chance to kind of fiddle around with these strats. And if you want to, you can run the tutorial mode multiple times. But after you complete it the first time, and of course you get the 3-star, because if you follow the tutorial mode, you can't not 3-star. But when you get done with it the first time, you go back through and you practice it as many times as you want. The first time you go through it, you'll actually get all the loot that's available in that particular tutorial level. I think that's kind of cool. It's a little added loot, especially beneficial if you're coming in new to a town hall level. If you've been around for a little while, it's an opportunity to get a little extra loot to put towards some of those upgrades that we're going to get in this big update here soon. But you can see I've run the first part of the tutorial here, and as soon as this wraps up, I get to try it myself. I do basically the same thing, and I get pretty much the same results. So it is pretty much what you would expect. Now, it doesn't go into any length of detail around the planning of the attack. I mean, yeah, you've got a fairly straightforward base, and you can hit it, and the attack will work, but it doesn't tell you which one of the ADs that you should hit and why, or why you should drop the hog riders here versus there, or whatever. I mean, it doesn't go into a great measure of detail as to the reasoning that goes into the attacks. The idea is just to give you a basic idea of how the attack works. Then you can run through it a few times yourself. And once you got the general gist of it, you've got obviously the layout of the attack itself, so you know how many of each ones of the troops. Ideally, you can go out and play it on your own in the general multiplayer space, or maybe even take it into a war and test it there. Be kind of careful, though, about testing in live wars, because some clans won't be too thrilled about you practicing a new attack strategy actually during a live war. Probably better to do that in a friendly challenge. So a little food for thought on that, I suppose. Really, that's about all there is to the practice mode. It's it just kind of is what it is, and I think it's a really nice addition. It'll take a little bit of learning curve out, and of course you can go out and watch YouTube videos from your favorite YouTuber to maybe pick up a few more tips around any one of these particular attack strategies. And maybe gets that higher level reasoning that goes into them as well. So definitely a nice feature there. One other feature that we got coming in this update is the base deep linking. That's what they call it at Supercell, base deep linking. Flipping over to the builder base, and this works on both the builder base as well as the home village base. I mean, either or, take your pick. Pretty straightforward the way it works. You jump into the base layout and design mode by hitting the little arrow's hand thing there, and you'll see there's a new bracketed arrow thing there. If you share it as a link, it'll copy it to your device clipboard, and then you can just go put it into an email or whatever. You can also copy it out to your clan chat. But the links look kind of like this, pretty long and complicated link, but it does the trick, and anybody can get to it. It goes on to a special spot on the server for I don't know, a month, 2 months, 3 months, who knows? Nobody really knows. Any changes that you make will not carry over after you've created the link. So you can feel free to do whatever you want to do to your base afterwards. It just kind of gets it out and lets everybody see it, and everybody can have a chance to use it. So thanks a lot for sticking around to the end of the video. This is the final sneak peek for the summer 2019 update. Hopefully we'll be seeing it very, very soon. Got any comments, questions, drop them down below, and I will be back soon with more Clash of Clans. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.